Hello out there. Peabody again. And today we set our sights on the year 1493.
The place, Mr. Peabody?
Rome, where we'll meet history's most infamous bartender, LaCrecha Borger. In a trice, the Wayback Machine escorted us from my penthouse apartment to the castle of the Lord of Pesaro, LaCrecha Borger's second husband. We found his lordship munching on the leg of a chair.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Pardon us, Your Grace, but why are you eating that chair?
Because I'm hungry.
But why the chair?
Well, for one thing, it happens to be the only edible piece of furniture in this room. Hey, you see this? Yesterday was a piano.
Wouldn't you rather eat a nice, juicy steak?
The last person to eat a steak in this castle was Lucretia's first husband. He's dead, you know.
We're quite familiar with your wife's reputation.
Yeah, one might say she's a poison. But I love her anyway.
You realize, of course, what a diet of furniture can lead to.
Probably a divorce. But as long as my wife handles food and drinks, I must abstain from normal eating habits. Either of you care for a caster?
Thank you, no.
Yes, I only wish there was someone who could help me.
There is.
Who?
Mr. Peabody. He can do anything.
Sherman is prejudiced, Your Grace. Prejudiced, but absolutely correct. That night we joined his lordship at dinner.
Hey, Lucretia, she's gonna be down in a minute. Remember, if you value your life, don't eat or drink. By the way, do either of you carry a Blue Cross?
Before we could answer, the door swung wide, and there stood Lucretia. It had to be her. She was carrying a decanter of hemlock.
Good evening, dear husband. Ah, I see we have a guest.
Yes, my love.
How nice. Gentlemen, I propose a toast. To your health.
Without raising suspicion, we managed to empty our glasses in a nearby plant. A nearby dead plant.
I hope you enjoyed the meal. I prepared it myself.
Oh? What happened to the cook?
Stomach trouble.
As usual, you done it again, Lucretia. This food looks delicious.
You may find it needs a dash of salt.
Oh, yes, salt. A-R-S-E-N-I-C, salt.
Lucretia's constitution must have been an iron one. Her food disappeared rapidly. So did ours, from our plates to the floor.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Would anyone care for a cigar?
Well, yes, I think I...
Shh. She soaks them.
Darling, why you don't take our guests out for a stroll in the night air? It might help you to clear up your headaches.
I don't got a headache.
And not yet, you don't.
Atop a parapet, we discussed the recent ordeal.
You see? Hemlock, arsenic, that food was loaded.
If I were you, your lordship, I'd leave her.
I can't. I love her too much. Besides, this poison thing is just a hobby.
I have an idea. One that will allow you to eat and drink quite freely. We adjourned to the castle basement where Lucretia had her own chemistry lab.
Look around you. The greatest collection of poisons in the entire world.
With Sherman and his lordship assisting, we collected samples. Finally, I began my experiment. 2 drops of wood alcohol, a dash of belladonna, Paris green for color. There we are, done.
It looks delicious. What is it?
This glass contains a minute amount of every poison known to man.
And to Lucretia?
And to Lucretia. By drinking this, you will build up a lifetime immunity. No matter what poison your wife administers, your system will have become adjusted to it.
All right. Here's looking at you, I hope.
Congratulations, your lordship. You are now immune to poison. From that moment on, his married life changed to one of complete rapture.
You cooking something, my dear?
Yes, my love. A cake for your birthday.
Not enough strychnine. You know I like my strychnine.
No, sorry, my pet. I keep forgetting.
Well, Sherman, I think our visit has ended.
There's just one thing, Mr. Peabody.
And that is?
The servants around here. They're not immune to Lucretia's poison.
True, but if you'll notice, they go about the castle wearing a plaster patch over their mouths. That way they don't eat, drink, or speak. In fact, Sherman, this may surprise you, but that's how the silent butler came to be.